What up, what up, what up, Brassonians? Jason and I are continuing our Super King Kong Mega Brawl event where we are playing all 10 of the AFR commanders. For those of you who missed last week, we have made a conscious decision to, at this point, we know basically what everybody's going to be playing for their colors. So we have made a conscious decision to make it so that we do not heads up duel from here on out. So, like, Jason knows I'm playing Shestra today, and I know he's playing Kalane today. So, spoiler alert, not to take away from what we're doing here, but we want to make it so that it wasn't just heads up matches from here on out, and keep it a little bit more interesting. As I said, I'll be playing Shestra. I called her Shelisara for like 9 million weeks, so Shestra. Sounds like Bats is gearing up to bark. Don't bark, Bats. So, a little sneaky peek at what's going down. Oh, Jason's already challenging me. That's the signal! It's the signal to shut the hell up because he's done talking already. Do. Let me unmute him so that you guys can actually hear him. Challenge! What's up, Jason?
What's going on, Katie?
Not a whole lot. I was just explaining, re-explaining that we know what each other is playing, so that we don't have the whole heads-up matches from here to eternity on the end here.
Yep. I didn't explain that, but I did explain that through process of elimination. I know exactly what you're playing for.
You know exactly.
Oh, this is worse.
Holy hell, this is a very mana-intensive hand that we will not be keeping. This is a great hand that we will be keeping.
This is worse, but better.
This is terrible, but acceptable.
Well, I went from a 3-land hand to a 2-land hand.
I went from this hand is way too expensive to we could do things with this. There's that book.
And the eye. Now all I need is the hand that costs 3 mana.
Which you didn't have because you paid to draw.
Indeed.
Oh, how do you want to play this? Let's still do this. This is fine. I'll be bad and play things main phase 1 like a dumbo.
No blocks.
I was going to say, I'm sure you'd let me take that. Come here, Bats, front row seat. Front row seat to hang out with Mom. You love hanging out with Mom. Thanks for the human.
You are welcome for the human. Oh, you bitch.
Let's just turn that off. Let's just... No more card draw for you.
What? You want to see why you're a bitch?
Because you had it? Ah!
Because I just drew it.
Treasure. Oof. Oh, not trampoline. Okay.
Oof, what?
Yeah, not trampoline is helpful.
What a joik.
How dare you not keep taking 8/8s to the face?
I mean, they'll just be bigger. Vorinclex?
Yep.
I have a problem with Vorinclex.
You do?
I do.
It's not an ideal situation for you, no.
All right, let's see. It won't let me.
It won't let you kill yourself?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, even if you double it, I don't die. I have lost to that.
Lost to what?
Somebody being like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I can take this, no blocks. And then they're like, double creature's power and toughness? I'm like, oh fuck.
That's fair. Me not having any red.
Yeah, it kind of hurt the whole sitch.
Hurt a little bit.
There you go, you got some life gain.
It's only for creatures.
Oh, fair.
And there are no creatures.
Oh, Tay. Can I tell you, I was almost dumb and didn't play Binding of the Old Gods until I was like, oh yeah, I could just turn off his draw. Because in my head, I was like, oh, I gotta save that for a dude. And turns out I did not have to save that for a dude. In fact, preferable to not save it for a dude.
Oh, that would have been so much fun, though. Because I'd have had an 8/8 indestructible god that would have done things.
Yeah. And I would have been the sad. The very sad.
Let's see. You are much better.
We'll see. Oh, it's Jason's favorite card from the set, y'all.
Definitely one of them.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, alright. That's a biggin. That's an even bigginin. Dag. No blocks. You may have been. Oh, I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Ow. Bats. Mama's in the tank. Mama's gonna die. Oh, that sucks. Oh, crap. Christ, I can't even kill it. Can I have your devil?
We'll have my devil.
That's not even helpful.
I mean, you can attack and potentially gain realistically 2 life.
How lucky am I?
Well, that depends.
Yeah, I just have not enough
Oh,
ways to do things.
oof,
Ooh,
that was almost painful.
I wanted it.
Oh, I shouldn't have played that land.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was like, was so confused.
Well, because it would have been a +2/+2 instead of just a +1/+1.
It's like, why wouldn't you just put Vecna on your flyer and punch me in the face? Because you had a different way to kill me. That's fair.
Yeah. And I did all that with one black source.
Yeah, right?
All right. Now I know everybody should understand that both of us are playing black, so there's going to be a bunch of removal. But if neither one of us finds it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is the ouch. I know, I'm over here. In my head, I'm just like, murder. Murder. Come on. Although even oh, this hand might be too expensive. Whoopsies. Uh, even a massacre would have been fine there.
Yeah?
Why do you give me the option to kick it when I can't kick it?
Because maybe you'd want to kick it.
I literally cannot.
Um, you go away. Oh, glad I did that.
Me too. Hate to
Oh,
play it and not
boo.
eat something.
Boo earns.
Bats, I remember when you used to just be so excited to hang out with me. And now, no.
You are so kind. I was actually hoping you were going to do that.
Well, there you go. You're welcome. Hoger. I love Hoger.
Oh, that's a good card.
I do really love that card, not gonna lie.
Done with your life linking shenanery.
Are you, though? You're done with it from that guy. You still have a lot of cards. I would prefer you to have much less cards. Zorn!
Yeah.
Oh, eat a dick. So many. Okay. Just no. No.
What do you mean no?
No.
It was fine.
It was not fine. Was the furthest thing from fine. These guys have to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think you're only blocking one of them, so. Gonna need that ogre to die. A life linking ogre. Oh, you didn't decide to cheat your die roll that time?
I didn't cheat my die roll the last time.
Loaded dice.
Oh, I screwed up.
Uh-oh. Why'd you do that?
I didn't mean to do that. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Wait, can you even? Yeah. Yes, you can. Math is hard.
I'm gonna need me a good draw. Good draw. Come on, good draw. You are not good draw.
Uh-ohs. You have a lot of treasure.
I do.
You're going to have a big, big man. Big cuber. No. Muscala buddies. And you aided him. Rude.
Stop with the... Okay. Can I find any of my actual removal?
Nope.
Apparently not.
I mean, you get to kill 3 of them. But you're already dead.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that you had removal every turn after you played the skeletal,
Oh, yeah, since I could just get through. Yeah.
you were well. Not only that, but you were guaranteed 2 skeletons every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were only getting 1 a turn, that would not have taken one more for funsies.
Okay, we can do one more for funsies. I still get a
Well,
W.
oh yeah, you absolutely crushed me.
You heard it, Brassonians. I gets a W. It doesn't happen often. But
Oh
when
yeah,
it does, I'm really happy.
you 100% crushed me. You also had every piece of removal you needed to have because that Goldspan Dragon was going to wreck your head.
Oh my god, it was gonna absolutely destroy me.
This hand is terrible. So in my opening hand, I've got a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 5-drop, and a 6-drop, and 2 land.
Yeesh.
Oh, and an X.
That was my, our first game. It was like 5/5 6-drop or something like that. I was like, no.
You hoe bag.
That's not even the meanest thing Jason's ever said to me, guys.
True.
Oh, son of
I
a
feel like
monkey.
I feel like you should make me block and then attack.
No, thank you. Very mad about something right meow. Ugh. 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 No blocks. Stop looking at it. That's fine. That's less fine. Did I lose you or are you in the tank?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I think you should also attack the yes. Thank you.
Ooh.
Cheater. I feel like that wasn't the role you wanted.
The 20 was not the roll I wanted?
No, I meant well, I felt like you wanted to actually block.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that part I was not really thinking about. It's just like, oh, free life. So much treasure.
that I can't do anything with because of Seraph, and apparently I don't play removal.
Why wouldn't you play removal? That seems silly.
I do play removal, I just can't find any.
Sigh. I would really love an additional black mana source. That would be great. Ugh.
It literally doesn't do me any good.
Why not?
Because I can't sacrifice them. In a deck that wants to use treasures, I can't use treasures.
Oh, yeah, that part is fair. Yeah, Seraph just shut that down. I didn't even really think about it. I mean, Seraph is in there because Seraph is ridiculously good.
Yeah. No, and I get it, but yeah, the fact that I couldn't use my deck the way that my deck needed to be used.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have had to, like, hard removal it. Which your deck was like, you can't draw any removal today. That's not Discord.
Huh.
Burr, burr.
I didn't have a ton of removal, but I had removal.
There you are. Like, where did you go? Control V. Burp. Oh, why'd I do it that way?
I don't know.
No me gusta. Let's try that again. Oh, Bats is gonna bark. There he goes. Let me retrieve that.
Yep.
Sorry, all his eyesight is going, and he has a bit of the doggy dementia, so when he can't find me, he is the mad.
You know, I don't think you originally stuck to the, we're gonna build all our decks out so that way we can't be influenced.
Oh, what do you think I was influenced by?
Old Gnawbone, since in one of our earlier ones you didn't own it.
Oh, yeah. No, I told you I did not have all of them crafted.
Oh, I know.
And I don't even think you were the one that made me do it. I think I just played against it enough that I was like, oh, this is a thing.
Well, every time I cast it against you, you're just like, God, I hate this thing.
Yeah. We are on...
Your deck.
It's my deck first? Okay. Let me fix yours first.
Because I do the first. We go through mine first on the first deck.
You're the odd one? I'm
Yeah.
the even one?
Correct.
Okay. Why wouldn't it just... Oh, I didn't switch it to Brawl. That's why. Like, why would it just give me commander options? Probably because you didn't switch it to commander.
So I guarantee you, um, our Sashera decks are fairly close.
Oh, I would imagine. I do feel like I built not a Jason deck per se, but these are definitely your colors.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I had so much fun building that. Although I don't have Nissa in my deck because I actually think that one's crap.
Uh, to be honest, I never drew it enough in playtesting to even know if it was crap. So it was just like, um, the. I think.
Well, her -5 is kind of like you can get a. Oh yeah, like you can't advance anything, so like you can get 2/5 drops on turn 5. Eh.
Yeah. Um, in a pinch, it might get you the dude you need. You know what I mean? Like, in a pinch, if it's like, alright, this bitch, land, go get the dude I need out of yard. Um, but yeah, I would have to say in playtesting it really just didn't come up enough for me to really check it out. Um, I would imagine I went more life gainy than yours is, but maybe not. Um,
I really wish I could split screen like compare decks
oh yeah,
on here because I would pull up mine.
and be like 4 cards different.
Yeah,
um,
that's in there. That's in there. That is not in there. That should be in there. That's in there. So I'm looking at 3, potentially 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think you have 14 cards I'm not playing.
yeah, that's pretty similar. I mean, even not including lands and stuff, obviously. Um, let's see things that. Gosh, dang bats. Things I think work well. Skeletal swarming works real well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I was kind of hoping you weren't going to stumble across that, so when I inevitably showed it.
you would be like, haha.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. I have a Batman again. The life gain synergizes really well together, I think, when it's doing its thing.
Yeah.
Druid class, again, is probably pretty lackluster.
Like, if you've got Lisette out, Druid class is probably pretty good. Blood Researcher, I don't think is noteworthy enough.
Yeah.
Just because it's the only one. Like, if you had a bunch of things that triggered off you gaining life and growing, then I think she'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then not necessarily like, oh, well, this one's going to hurt me because it keeps growing. Kill it. Kill it dead.
I think part of that was because I obviously also went with a +1/+1 counter vibe with, you know, our buddy Vorinclex. But yeah, I could super see that where it's just kind of like whatevs. Spirit of the Alder Guard to thin and get land, because obviously I have a lot of high drops where I want the land.
Yeah.
Lolth is just good. Professor Onyx I really went back and forth on. I don't really think I have enough Magecraft action in this deck to make her worthwhile. Um,
Yeah, unless you're doing like a heavy recursion also, like her plus one's meh.
yeah, yeah. So she's almost just like a 6 mana kill spell red herring, I guess, because most people
Want
aren't gonna
her
leave
dead.
her on the board. Yeah, they're not gonna be like, oh, that's fine. So I guess if nothing else, I guess she's 6 mana, kill something, soak up a spell. I don't know.
Soak up a
Agadeem's a
combat.
hmm.
Soak up a combat.
Yeah, yeah. Just like keep something off your face for a little bit. Froghemoth is great. Westgate Region is great. Drana for recursion. So yeah, a lot of recursion. Um, Skelebuddies. Sereth is really good, obviously. Um,
Yes. I think it was when I was playtesting this deck that I found out how strong Seraph actually was. I was just like, oh, no. Untap this that you're trying to kill.
yeah. Yeah, you're like, ooh, you picked the wrong thing, buddy. Yeah, that is such a good feeling though when they're like, I'm gonna kill this thing, and you're like, you
Still
killed.
not Seraph. And
Yeah,
you're like, no, you're not going to kill anything.
no, actually, you're just gonna be sad. It's gonna go directly to Frown Town. Um, as a commander goes, if I was gonna pick a Golgari commander, this would probably not be the commander I choose.
But I
Um,
never played Seraph ever. Like,
what's that?
not even in. I don't even think I'd play her in a Golgari deck.
Yeah,
Force
she's
Lure, maybe draw a card at the cost of some life.
yeah,
Eh.
and it's like, okay, here's when I would play her. If it just happened, if I could pay 2 life at my end step and draw a card every time, then yes. But the whole like a creature has to die, and yeah, it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't happen. It
Even,
happened a lot that one game, but that normally nothing happens with her. Usually, I just use her as a blocker.
even make her just a 5 drop. Lose the lure.
Yeah.
Especially since it just says target creature must block if able.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if you need to kill something that's already tapped?
Yep. There was one time I needed something to die, but the only dude I could swing with had menace, and he only had one dude. So it's like, welp,
Yeah,
you're not legally able to block, so I guess I'm just sad.
yeah. Like, as far as lure effects go, they're not great. They never have been, unless
No.
you had some like basilisk regeneration lure combo. But even then, you're only killing off as many as you could. Or no. I think basilisk was if it become whatever blocks it dies, not whatever it deals damage to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you had a heavy combat trick deck, but I don't know. Yeah, there's just gotta be something better that you could pick than this pretty lady. Not that the art isn't dope, but it's,
Oh yeah, the art is cool as hell, but flavor wise, stat wise, ability wise, I
everything
wouldn't put her in the
is
deck.
subpar. Uh,
Like as is, you want to drop it down to like a 3 drop, maybe make her an O3, so like she's not even all that threatening.
yeah, I can get behind that.
I can get behind that. But 4 mana for a 1/3 that you can maybe draw a card for some life.
Yeah, it's just kind of. So let's roll over to yours. I feel like this is like all the hits. I don't know.
Yeah, plus we're gonna be going over this deck again.
Yeah, true.
Almost,
Yeah.
mostly card for card.
Yep. Also a Toski. Yeah, just mer. Okay.
Yep.
Let's go to your Kalane.
Okay.
Do.
So like I said, I do not have as much removal, but like I think in game even well, in game 3 you just found all the removal you needed as you needed it after you got out the skeletal swarming.
Yeah.
Like I was just gonna get overrun regardless. There was no way I was going to get out of that once you were just like, I'm gonna get two skeletons every turn.
Yeah. Now I have 5 ones. Yeah.
Yeah. But Loth, great. Um, Asmodeus, I was just like, hey, it could be fun.
Yeah.
Because I actually have a fair amount of life gain in this deck. Because like I've done the like Poet's Quill or Massive Crystal Brand, Hand of Vecna holding 6 cards. I'm just like, yeah, I'll pay the 6 life. Equip.
Yeah.
Here I come.
Sucks to
Look, I
suck.
got look, I got all that life back. Plus his power and toughness. Or plus his power anyway.
Um, God, I love Relic Grabber. I just do.
Yeah, Relic Grabber's a lot of fun.
Um, I
Zorn's pretty good in this deck.
I found he didn't work for me, but that could have just been. Sometimes it just goes down like that in playtesting, where it doesn't work for you and whatever. But yeah, I think I
So
do feel
you
like
weren't
he's an
making
include.
you also weren't making anywhere near as consistent or as much treasure as even I just did. Like,
Yeah, yeah, you had many treasures.
well, because I have Magda,
Mm-hmm.
whenever a dwarf. I actually was just like, okay, Colin, what do you do? Treasures, Magda, find the rest of the dwarves. Which is
Find
why
me.
when I originally built this deck, before rotation, I had all 7 of the 7 dwarves in here.
But then rotation.
And then rotation.
I always forget about Cube, and Cube is a fine removal.
Cube and Meat Master is my way of dealing with Toski.
Yeah. Ooh, Cube's a great way to deal with Toski.
Yeah. Baleful Mastery also does it because it's exile.
Oh, fair.
Realistically, I would not play Book of Vile Darkness and Eye of Vecna in any deck, but I had all my decks built, and we had said that we were going to build and not be swayed, so I have not altered. Otherwise, those 2 cards would not have been in here. The Hand of Vecna I would keep, but I definitely probably would have removed the Eye and the Book for probably more removal.
Oh, really? I think I is decent. I think being able to draw.
I think at the cost of mana, it's not.
Oh, I see. If it was just lose 2 life, then fine. But since you have to pay into it, not so good.
Yeah, if it was a pay 2 life to draw a card, great.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it's 2 mana and 2 life to draw a card, not so great. Especially when I have Asmodeus that does the exact same thing, except for it's 1 life per card I put in my hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much everything else is. Oh, Rise of the Dreadmarn, I thought would be good on the off chance that because when I built this, I had no clue what you were doing. So I was like, oh, like if she gets like a board wipe or something like that, I could just be like, check out all these zombies that
Yeah.
don't have that terrible, terrible keyword on them.
That aren't gonna decay.
Yeah,
And I run usually at least one board wipe. So, I mean, that makes total sense.
yeah, yeah. Any deck that you can, you are going to have a board wipe.
Sometimes you need a reset button.
Sometimes. Yeah, I mean here's my take on the red black. I actually did much better in playtesting with this deck than I just did against you. Although, like the one game you were just like, check out this busted enchantment that red black can't ever deal with.
Yeah, enchantments are not what red black deals with at all.
Nope. And I have the plundering barbarian to effectively help because I was like, oh, she'll have artifacts too, and then you kind of didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't in this one. Um,
Anything in here? Ebon Death is phenomenal.
Yeah, Ebon Death was quite good. I always forget he has flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just being able to like swing him back out from yard is kind of insane. Zerial's real good. Immersturm's real good. Um,
I like how. Wait, you said Hammer of Storms?
no, Immersturm.
Oh, Immersturm.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah,
he's
real
so
good.
awkward to say. Yeah, his name
Tofar's
sounds
Hammer's
like.
really good.
Yep, Hammer is good.
Torhall is okay.
Yeah, if you really
I
need
don't
a
I don't
dude.
I don't deal non-combat damage though, so
Yeah,
well, I suppose I could if I got Inferno of the Star Mounts to 20 power.
yeah. Then you can pick off whatever you want. Yeah, you didn't play any. I guess I didn't really in this particular deck either. But I thought there would be a lot more like 3 mana pick something off. Or, I mean, 3 damage pick something off spells.
So the reason I didn't play any of those is because most creatures that matter are like 4 toughness
Are too big? Okay.
or like not. I don't know. I just found that the burn to be very lackluster in comparison to other things, and like I was just like, if in one of my games, I got off I want to say turn 4 Inferno.
Whoa. Bats are very noisy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was turn. It might have been turn 5, but it was a 10/10 Inferno because I just had all the treasure I wanted for it.
Jeez.
I want to. Must have been 5 because I had Goldspan Dragon.
You get a Goldspan Dragon down with treasure is just like the best feeling. I mean, with Kalain out, obviously, but just having a bigger
'Cause, yeah,
Goldspan Dragon is like, yeah!
yeah. I don't. I want to say it was Goldspan because I needed the treasure. Like I had a treasure. I had to have 2 treasures. I don't remember what the thing was, but just him starting off at 10, I was just like, oh, and I got to keep making treasure, so eventually I'll just crack treasure and win, and not
Yeah.
even attack.
Um, anything else you wanted to highlight or point out?
No, I think Kalen is a fine commander.
Oh, yeah, I would agree.
And I mean, the problem with 2-color commanders is the problem with 2-color commanders. But like you went very, very black on your side, where I am fairly split. I think Magda is too good not to, especially since if you get to 5 treasures, you just get to go find a dragon,
Yeah,
and 3 really good dragons to just go find, 4 really good dragons to just go find. But I
yeah,
think Ebon Death, I'd rather just draw, or like Goldspan Dragon or Inferno.
yeah. Inferno's like real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Kalain's a fine commander. He's cheap, so you can play him quite a bit. Um, if he does die, also it's like you get to make people waste their kill spells on 1/2, which is always a
Well, the other thing too is like killing Kalain is so feels bad, and not just because he's a 1/2, because now they're gonna get a treasure if they were treasure stunted.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Now they're gonna play it again and get stuff.
Because like there were games where when I was playtesting this, the first time I built it, where I was just like, oh, I can't get any like I'm having a hard time producing treasure, so I had to just attack with what I had on play. And when they attack back, I'd just be like, Kalane jumps in front of your big guy to die. Kalane, I get to start again. And like, I think one game I paid 10 for him. 10 for Kalane. I was just like, yep. We're just going to keep running this through.
But, like, not even batting an eye, right?
Yeah. I was like, whatever. Don't care.
Yeah, I feel like playtesting, I easily played, or paid, yeah, 6, 8, like, whatever. Like, it was not a big deal.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16 cards in common between our black-green deck, not counting the commander
Or the Lizans? Huh.
or the Lizans. And I did it again. Completely forgot about a card that should have been in here.
Put it in there.
I don't know what I'd cut for it, is the problem.
No, sometimes that's rough. I've definitely done that. I've been like, this needs to be in here. Fuck.
Like, I'd probably cut this card for it, but this card, I don't think I can cut for it.
It's always interesting when I make Jason go, oh yeah.
Oh, it's not even a card that you were playing. It's a
Oh,
card you should have been playing, since you were already in snow.
fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to change it.
No game.
But it would be the Boreal Outrider?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, the Boreal Outrider.
I think
Like,
I was gonna. I think same problem. I think I was like, oh, I'm out of room. Which, could have cut Nissa for that, I guess. Up next are our red commanders, of which we both have to play the same thing.
yeah.
So, I guess sneak peek. Well, actually, no, don't tell me. I'll be surprised next week. I don't want to be accidentally influenced.
You don't want to be accidentally influenced.
Yeah.
Do you already have them both built?
I do, technically, but I don't want to be tempted to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this. Yes,
I mean,
these
what do
two
you
are
mean
both built.
technically? They're supposed to be like, this was your idea to build all 10. And then you're the one that's trickling the decks in after the fact.
I know, it's because I'm trying so fucking hard to make them a game when we play. Like, I'm playtesting these easily, like, more times than I've playtested anything that we've played before. Because I'm trying to make it, like, a game. So yeah, I've just, like, playtested the hell out of all of these. So I just finally have gotten to where I'm playtesting green. So these are built.
Well, Katie, I don't know if you remember or not, but you actually get to pick which one you play.
Oh, okay.
That's where it is. That's what I said, or we had said last week, was that you were going to pick the deck that you played, and then I was going to take the not that deck.
The not that deck. And then, yeah, then in green it'll just be who's playing Gruul first, basically. Because then our last match will not be a heads up.
Well, yeah, one of us has to play Gruul, the other one's going to play not Gruul, and then it's going to be the not Gruul versus the Gruul.
Yep. Yeah. Alright, Bressonians. Like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to see more of this content, give us some bad rares. We would love some bad rares.
Absolutely.
Katie posted the next like 3 weeks worth of videos so that she could be more consistent about posting on Saturdays like she's supposed to, because her brain is mush and she kept forgetting. So our blue two, blue
Blue
one.
one just came out.
There we go. That's the one I effed up on. Blue one just came out. Blue two, will have long been out by the time you see this, but more consistent. Consistency is key. Jason, anything you want to plug?
Nah.
No? Alright.
I mean, my channel.
Yes. Everyone should go check out Tipple Gaming for sure. See Jason's side of the story.
Starting to put some 7 days up there.
Ooh, very fun. Yeah, we got to get back into our series. It's been a little wonky lately.
Yeah.
We still have books to find.
Yeah.
Uh,
And we should do it quickly because, from everything I've heard, by like November, like early November is what I heard is Alpha 20.
ooh. I've been like eyeing up the store religiously because I was really hoping to catch a sale on that game, for Shane. But I wonder if I should just give up the ghost and just buy the damn thing so that I don't know if it'll go up once it's officially released or not.
For computer?
Yeah. If you think it'll stay at $24.99.
Probably.
Yeah.
Might go down. But, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Bressonians. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.